What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Get into the breakdown of the drama on the field for the Saints yesterday as Cesar Ruiz gave up a sack. This was this third quarter when this all went down? Anyway, the point is, it had been a very frustrating day for the offense. This sack happens, and as they're coming off the field, Carr starts to yell at Ruiz. Eric McCoy, sticking up for his boy. Basically, you're not going to show us up. Gets in Carr's face. They go at it. Of course, they're later seen sitting together on the sideline. But, Jake, what did you see here? This video comes from Sharif Ishak of WDSU with a full breakdown of it. So, Ruiz gets beat. Who was the protection? Was it the wrong protection? What exactly went wrong?
So that's what I'm wondering is like the Mike declaration of like maybe who was pointed where. But like if we go back to the beginning of that video, it clearly looks like everyone else is blocking, their assignment, and it is Cesar Ruiz one-on-one. And he, has the cardinal sin of not getting beat inside and gets beat right now, sets too far out, and it is basically a clear path to Derek Carr. And so I don't know what the mic call was, but it looks like everybody else is blocked up. Maybe McCoy got mad because he called Cesar Ruiz out, but I can kind of see both sides here. Like, hey, save that. Don't show your guy up. But also, hey, Cesar, set inside. Like, don't allow him to have a free path to the quarterback. And I think you're seeing frustrations from both. You're seeing frustrations from Eric McCoy because he's like, hold up, Derek Carr. Hold up now. You want to play some of your plays that you've had over the last couple of weeks? And then for Derek Carr, he's like, hey, could you not allow him to come like straight through your gap and sack me and hit me in the backfield?
Yeah, no, look, the temptation is to solely point the finger at Derek Carr because everything is frustrating with him right now, and quarterback's always going to get majority credit, majority blame, all that sort of stuff. But no, Cesar Ruiz is in the wrong, definitely from a blocking standpoint here. But McCoy's sticking up for his boy. And the other thing is, like, maybe what do you think about this? Like, again, I don't want to make too big of a deal of it because this is just, it is what it is. It's two alphas kind of getting mad at each other. It happens on a day like yesterday when everything is going so wrong and so bad, and you got an empty stadium and booze everywhere and just bad vibes, and that just adds to all of that badness. But it doesn't. I don't know. Am I reading too much in it to think that maybe there is a bit of fracturing among the teammates, some issues with Derek Carr, maybe specifically?
I would think so. I would think that there's frustrations across the board from multiple position groups. I don't think you can play like they've played over the last couple of weeks and not have some of that. And so when you do have that, it's on who to fix it. It's on the quarterback. The quarterback has the ear of everybody on the team, offense and defense, special teams, doesn't matter. Like the quarterback is going to be your voice of reason. And when your quarterback's not playing well, and when he is, kind of getting after some of his teammates, and I understand it, but knowing that he's not playing well, then it really starts to fracture. And you can have Demario Davis and Tyrann Mathieu, these great leaders, and Cam Jordan to try to save as much as you can. Yeah. But think about the leadership of this team. It's all what? On the defensive side. And so, like, there's nobody right now on the offensive side that I would say is that guy that can kind of save it, because AK can be that guy at times, but it's not really his personality. So I wonder, like, now who's that leader on the offensive side of the football that can be the guy to try to bridge all of those fracturing, gaping gaps now it feels like they have.
So that is the frustrating part, is that was one of the big selling points on Derek Carr, is that he was going to be that guy, right? Is that he came in and brought kind of like a gravitas to the quarterback position, during camp. It looked different. It felt different. He had the playbook on lock, all these sorts of things. But hey, when the lights come on, the actual games have a way of revealing the true self. And unfortunately, as good as Derek Carr was in practice and during camp and everything, setting the tone and feeling like the leader and making the plays, it is not translated to game day. And that's ultimately when it matters. And so all of a sudden, all that practice stuff starts to feel like all bark and no bite. And that causes you to kind of lose faith. And then, you know, when you have Carr kind of constantly making excuses or going after guys, well, yeah, that's going to lead to some frustration as well. And it's funny, he is getting more and more frustrated with our boy Nick Underhill. As Underhill asked a follow-up question on the Coy thing yesterday, and he said, look, I'm not going to get any more negativity with you, brother. So Derek Carr is, I don't know,
he feels like a big brother guy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does when he's mad, and a passive-aggressive brother guy, not a Hulk, you know, really calling you brother as like a way of like bringing you close. It's like calling somebody buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Which, unless you're Canadian, generally is not said with warmth. It's a precursor to fighting.
Yeah.
So it's, again, Cesar Ruiz has to be better, but clearly there are issues right now within the Saints. Though also, like, 37 yards and all that, everybody's going to be yelling at each other. 206 yards for the game against a one-win team in the NFL. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. But now you're tied for the division lead. Let's go. NFC South, 6-7 stalwarts battling it out for whoever's going to win the worst division in the NFL. All right.
Would have a home playoff game.
Yeah. I mean, can you win the division and still get a top 10 pick? That's what I want to see.
No, because then you get slotted. You know.
So if you win the division, you do get slotted? Mm-hmm. It's not just your record at that point?
Yeah, you get slotted like of your exit of the playoffs in your record, yeah.
Lame. I always thought it was just record. Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.